So today I'm going to be breaking the Eater of Worlds. It is a really broken boss. It's like, yeah, it's a beautiful thing because, you can do lots of cool stuff with it. This first one is actually really exciting because it is. I'll just show you. So, you need a worm in here, and then you need to start these bunnies going off. And we need to be in a blood moon, and that's going to reach the entity cap of like 200 enemies in a world. This is useful because when you spawn in the Eater of Worlds with a limited number of entity spaces available, the number of segments spawned will be like reduced a lot. So if there's only one space left, it'll spawn one segment, and that segment will immediately die because segments can't exist on their own. So we've hit the entity cap. There's 197 enemies here, one worm here, and then the guide and the old man, I think around here somewhere. So we kill this, free up one, and we have instant death of the Eaters of Worlds. They're spawning probably down here, which is cool. Whatever, like that's been done. But they also, every time you kill one, they have a 50% chance of spawning in a meteor at midnight. So if we go to midnight, and then we unfreeze the time, you can see a meteor is falling there. You unfreeze the time, and a meteorite has landed. I think my video cut off. I don't know why, but a meteorite did land. So you can kind of keep doing the same thing, and meteorites will just continually land. This doesn't work in a kind of normal world. You need to do a bit of terraforming, because in this world, you see, there's no like surface level blocks. It's all been mined out or edited out. And one of the only checks that they look for is that there's 301, I think, 401 meteorite or blocks on the surface. So if we put one more here, we'll no longer be getting any meteorites landing. But because they're all landing below the surface, you can just do this as much as you want. Really fun. It's really glitchy. It just spawn right in front of you sometimes. I love it. Okay, after spamming meteors for a whole night, let's go look at the surface. Oop, that's a lot of Eater of Worlds downed. They kind of like to land in the same place that they landed before, probably because there's a lot more tiles to convert. So they have no problem trying to convert more meteor to more meteors. So you get these big chasms that go really, really deep. And then you'll get long stretches where there's none. Oh, I think the end of the world is immune to them for some reason. But yeah, look at this. Whoa. That goes deep. That's cool. I don't know, I just thought it was really neat. So yeah, if you want to get a lot of meteors, this is the way to go. Does everyone else travel like this? With the Rod of Harmony, just spamming? Quickest way, I think. But yeah, It's not fully AFK. If you want to see like a fully AFK meteor farm design, um, check out my channel. There's a cool video on that too. Old man. But yeah, this is the way you can get meteors very quickly and somewhat legitimately. You can kind of take out a whole world pretty quickly, the top of it, to get a load of meteor. I don't know why you'd need that. A lot of furniture. But yeah, you can just keep doing this over and over again, and you'll get loads and loads. And that's what I did on this world. Yeah, this is my like collector's character, collecting items and all that. Just set up, went and mined out the whole surface layer with some rockets and containment unit, drill stuff, got rid of the sky islands. And yeah, I also have a collection system, so I keep all of the Eater of Worlds trophies and that sort of thing. And you go out and you mine out, and yeah, it's pretty fun. You just got to be careful, because you can hit these, and they will spawn rats that can despawn some of the bunnies that you have, which is not as ideal, because your glitch will stop working and you won't be able to kill them so fast. But other than that, pretty foolproof. And once you've mined out all the meteor, you can just come back again and spawn in more meteor until like the bottom of the world. I'm gonna die. Whoa. Yeah. This is the second fun thing you can do with the Eater of Worlds. I love this. I think it's really, really fun. So you stand in 5 biomes. You can't stand in the Hallow biome, and you get keys from this. This is a pretty well-known concept for getting these keys, but it's kind of pushed to its limit here. So you turn this on, and this is a bit of a glitchy setup. I've shown these off before. Infinite explosive traps. There's no cooldown on them, because you're only meant to use them once. But if you have an infinite one, you can do it over and over again. And they do a lot of damage, and they kill things pretty quickly. So what difficulty are we on? We can go into master mode. So we spawn it in, and it immediately dies. That's because I've placed this in a quite specific location, just at the point where it can spawn, and that's the only place it can spawn. This is all actuated over here. But yeah, you grab a bunch of these and you just spam click. And because each Eater of Worlds has 72 segments on Expert and Master, you're getting 72 chances for keys every time you spawn one of these in, which is faster than kind of any enemy farm in the game that can drop keys. I mean, statue farms can get faster than this, but this means you can get really fancy chests really quickly if you have the worm food for it, and want to use a glitched item like that, which you can get through transmutation. But it's really fun. The rate for this, I've done some dodgy tests, not kind of statistically beautiful. I timed for 3 minutes and divided by 3, so take this with a pinch of salt. But I'm getting about 10 keys per minute. I'm clicking pretty fast, like not optimum auto clicking or whatever. But yeah, I'd like to see a faster key farm. This was kind of like a first attempt at a key farm. It's pretty good. There's a few problems with it, so you need to turn that off. Got 3 of these now instead of 1. This is very kind of like rough and ready, no kind of precision sort of setup. Yeah, you can spawn these in, and the problem with it is that so many items are spawning. If you spawn them too quickly, you can see on this side of the screen they're despawning before they get to you. If you're doing it too quickly, so you need to be really slow, and that's why with this other one over here, I have this big box of lava. So when it dies, all of the I haven't turned it on. All of the items, like the coins, will instantly despawn, which fixes that problem. Will this guy die? There we go. Make sure to turn it on first. All the coins will instantly despawn, so you can go as fast as you like, and you'll still only be getting a few items. And yeah, it doesn't matter about the items that pile up here, because these will be the first ones to despawn, and these are the ones you don't care about. So long as you have a stack in your inventory, it'll be 100% lossless. But yeah, how do you get these summons? I'll show you. The problem is obtaining enough of these worm foods to actually keep up with the rate of the farm. You need 15 rotten chunks per worm food, which is the main limiting factor. Vile powder you can just buy from the Dryad for nothing during a blood moon, I think. So yeah, that's easy. This, not so much. So this is what you need to do if you want to do that. Make a farm like this, and you'll be sorted. Usually this farm only makes 600 per minute, and we need around 900 per minute, because we're killing a eater of worlds every second, so we need 900. But if you have like a reasonable amount of luck with a gnome, lucky horseshoe, lucky coin, holding a torch, or place a torch underground, then you'll be able to get 1,000 per minute. And with max luck, it's around 1,350 per minute. So, yeah, this will do. This will do. It's pretty fun. If you haven't seen my other video on statue farming, well, it's pretty fun. Oh, it's broken because I got too close to it. Really lagsy game sometimes. But yeah, that's how I would go about it.